Free him or keep him.
It's free him, man. Looks like his new trial date is set for September 10th, 2025. His lawyer is already saying that a young YNW Melly lawyer reveals that he has no human contact outside of his lawyer. He has
That's sad.
he has a guard on him at all times who has all been instructed to not say a word to him.
Now, I don't understand why he can't speak to the guard. Like, he can't talk about sports or, hey, I don't get to see the weather no more since I'm in solitary. What's the weather like? Like, he literally can't talk about nothing.
Basically,
And it says that he's so positive that as one can be in his situation, he has no human contact outside of his lawyers. He has a guard on him at all times who have been instructed not to say a word. He doesn't have a door to his cell despite all the attempts to break him. He is stoic. And his case moved to 2025 September, man. Oh my God.
exactly. This has been a long time. I mean,
What if he gets like sentenced and they're like, oh, you've already served more time to your
time.
sentence?
It happens a lot. A lot of people get time served. A lot of people do get a lot of time served for what happened. But I mean, this happened basically almost 5-6 years ago. If you don't remember the tragic incident,
It didn't happen that far back. What?
2018.
For real?
Yeah, 2008, 2019. Yeah.
That happened in 2019?
Mm-hmm. Look it up.
Yeah, comment down below. Is he telling lies or fables?
So basically what's going on is that if you don't remember, YNW Melly was leaving the studio with YNW Sack and YNW Juvie and Bordu. It was leaving the studio. There's a video camera showing Melly walking into the car in the back seat. Then they drove off. They drove off to the Everglades. Melly's team says that he left. He got another car after he drove a few miles. Got another car. Then went to a home and ended up going to sleep. And then that's when the whole drive-by situation happened. But the state is saying something other. They saying that it's a lie, it's a stage. They have forensic evidence showing that YNW Melly was there at the scene of the crime, and where they staged the whole drive-by, which was poorly done. They're saying that Melly was in the back seat. He shot through the back seat, shot one of the victims while they were asleep, then shot the other victim while they was in the back seat.
God dang.
It was crazy. I mean, they say he did all that. So this case is going crazy. I mean, there's no evidence. They don't have a gun. They don't have any video evidence of YNW Melly.
To me, it still doesn't look good for him. I mean, like it looks like the shots came from inside the vehicle rather from outside coming in, which that pretty much sums it up. I mean, to me, that's enough damning evidence to pretty much wrap up the case right there. And especially they have like the kind of weird pattern, his cell phone pattern, on does differently than what he said. And they could see it kind of was weird and driving in circles and all kinds of stuff while they were trying to figure out what to do. And then also how like the bodies were dropped off, and it's like, you know, it's like they had been dead. It's not like this just happened. They act like it just happened when they went to the hospital. So it's a whole lot of weird stuff, man. I wonder what really happened, because it's a shame. You know, I know he acted crazy in his songs, but for him to either do this in crazy mode or to him feel like they crossed him and it's like this is time to go.
True, and like you were saying, I mean, like it doesn't match up with the whole cell phone information, but at the same time, throughout the court case, they did show that a lot of people did use YNW Melly's cell phone, the text from, so anybody could have had his phone. They're also alleging that Fredo Bangs was there. He also made a song, also talking about the whole situation. Yeah, so
Drake, please collab.
All right, but yeah. I mean, it's a lot of things going on with this court case. At first, the verdict was 11-1 with the jury. 11-1, people say that he was guilty, but it looks like that one person convinced some other people to go on their side. So now it's 9-3 guilty. And since it has to be a unanimous decision for YNW Melly to be found guilty, it looks like here we have a mistrial, and this is the third judge, and I mean, it looks like he's going to be in jail a lot longer than expected. And long as he waits, YNW Bordu's going to be waiting for this whole situation, waiting for his court date also, because he is the person that dropped off the two bodies to the hospital, like my co said earlier. But I mean, yeah, like this really looking like the whole White Young Thug case, like time served
for 20 years.
Being in court for 20 years, then
Young
end up getting
Thug
time
case
served.
is basically getting reset with a new judge, so it's like, God dang, how long is it going to take to do basically a whole new trial? Are they gonna have to recall the witnesses? Is what's his name? Who's a famous
Little
Woody?
Oh, with that wind up with the young thug, yeah, with the young.
YSL Woody, yeah, going crazy and like living large, even though that he's living
Oh,
on borrowed time.
you see him with all the money. I mean, he's free. He's not. Yeah, he's free. I mean, you see what he's trying to do. He's
He's
trying to
still
plead the
being
fifth.
watched. Yeah,
Yeah, he's
I
trying
don't
to.
know. They got a post on him. I don't know if he's free. I thought like once he gets through all this stuff, he has to do some jail time too, right?
He don't have no jail time to do. He don't got no jail
He
time
got
to
out
do.
of it.
Yeah, he got out of that for snitching.
Oh my
But
God.
but I mean,
Everyone looks up to 6ix9ine now.
horrible. But I mean, with that whole situation, they did talk about how they did remove the judge off of the Young Thug case, so he is no longer there. They have to get another judge. So once they get another judge, that's when they're gonna try to. That's when they're gonna ask for a bond, so that a bond, so that Young Thug can at least get out. 'Cause, I mean, he's been in jail this whole time. You need to let him out, so he can fight his case. That's what they're gonna try to hope for and let him happen. See what happened, but
you got murder on the mind.
got murder on the mind, man. But it's free YNW Melly. We're going to keep you posted and updated on this case right here. But it's time to move on to the sports.